The Feet of the Lord. Dharmadev was a very pious man. He loved to read the Bhagavad Gita. One day he was sitting under a tree in his garden, reading the holy book. Nearby, Bhakti-mata sat on the ground, playing with her beloved Ghanshyam. At that time, Bhakti-mata's brother, Vaishram, and his wife, Sundari, came to visit. Vaishram also loved the Bhagavad Gita, and so he came and sat next to Dharmadev and asked him to read aloud. Sundari came and sat next to Bhakti-mata. Sundari clapped her hands and called to Ghanshyam to come to her. Ghanshyam loved Sundari and happily crawled over to her. Picking the child up, Sundari laid him in her lap and began to play with him. As he lay there, kicking his legs happily in the air, Sundari noticed strange marks on the soles of his feet. "What are these?" she asked. Bhakti-mata looked closely at Ghanshyam's little feet. With her finger, she pointed out the marks to Sundari. On his right foot, there were 9 marks or symbols. There was a line of prosperity on one of his toes, and on his sole were the marks of a grain of rice, a jamun fruit, a flag, a lotus, a hexagon, a weapon, and a swastika. On the left foot of Ghanshyam there were 7 symbols. Again, there was a line of prosperity on his toe, and on his sole were the symbols of the air, a half moon, a cow's hoof, a bow and arrow, a triangle, and a fish. While the 2 women were marveling at the signs, suddenly a light began to emerge from Ghanshyam's feet. It grew so bright that Dharmadev stopped reading and looked up from the Bhagavad Gita. The light seemed to spread over the whole earth. Then, in the middle of the light, a wonderful vision appeared. There was Lord Swaminarayan sitting on a throne with many other gods around him. Stepping forward, Swaminarayan greeted Dharmadev and Vaishram, Bhakti-mata and Sundari. Then he stretched out his arms and lifted up the little Ghanshyam and placed him on his throne. Turning to Dharmadev, he said, "Blessed are you, for Lord Purushottam has chosen to